Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. So, why on earth would you be doing this in the current year whenever you're watching this? Well, a bit of a short intro before we begin. I genuinely, in my heart, do believe that Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is one of, if not the best RPG ever devised by mankind. And, well, if only it hadn't been rushed out a little bit and been more polished, and if only more people think so, then perhaps one day we might even get a sequel to this game or an HD remake, but regardless. And it's one of those games that has aged really well. Well, yeah, relatively well. Because you pick up an old game nowadays from like 2003, 2004, and you'll see that nostalgia is a powerful thing and it's nowhere near as good as you remember it. Well, Vampire the Masquerade is. It is a shockingly good game even nowadays. I absolutely adore it, and the last time I played it was, I think, around 3 years ago. On God knows what character that was, numerically speaking, from the start. But the beautiful thing is I've forgotten quite a lot about it. I remember the ending, I remember a few of the missions, especially the ones at the start, but actually I remember all the missions, if I'm honest, 99% of them. But yeah, I've forgotten like some of the details, some of the secrets, some of the hidden stuff. Most of the bugs, so yeah, let's just get into it and create our first character. So, installing this on an SSD was a bit of a questionable choice because now the loading times are going to be ridiculously short, but I'm going to go directly into the character sheet and begin building our character. So, we are going to play as... Well, I always loved playing as one of the Blue Bloods, sort of, the high society people, but the Nosferatu have sort of always been very intriguing to me, because changing from, I mean, any of these is okay. Nosferatu is like completely different, like you're playing a different game when you're playing Nosferatu. So what is this game about, as we create our character and name him and stuff like that? Well, I should have put my real name in. Well, I'm going to play as a Malkavian, I think. Yeah, I'm going to play as a Malkavian. Well, it is about you becoming a vampire, or getting raped and then becoming a vampire, and being plunged into this world of darkness and horror and just terrible, terrible things. Well, there's lots of good in it as well, but you know, mostly horrible. At any rate, in all due honesty, it is a game where you are a vampire and are set on a series of quests. What is the ultimate end of the game? Well, there's something to do with an item called the sarcophagus, but there's lots of branching story paths that, I mean, come to think of it, I can't really tell you what the game is about in sort of like a synopsis of the plot type conversation. It's about being a vampire and surviving the various political intrigues and whatnot of the vampire societies in America. So, there we go. We're going to build our character first, and if any of you have never played this game before, trust me, you're going to love it, but the character tree is a little bit complicated. Maybe not that much. You have disciplines, which are various different vampire abilities, right? You have also the regular stuff up here, charisma, physical, talents, skills, knowledges, stuff like that you can put into. It's basically kind of like a D&D-ish-esque type system. It's most RPGs have these, right? Disciplines are a bit unique though. So let's go with was yours of all living and undead things with a modest distance, lasts 24 seconds per activation. useful. Dimension is the unique legacy of the Malkavian clan. Causes anyone near you suffers mild hallucinations. They're mild to penalty to. I don't like it that much. Obfuscate, vampiric invisibility. If you remain motionless, the timer will not run, and obfuscate can be maintained indefinitely. What do we get with level 2? You may move invisibly while crouched and perform stealth kill using the attack key. Right, let's go with one of those. Level 2 in obfuscate. Do we build like a stealthy character? Yeah, I figure we might as well. Let's put 1 point in stealth, and usually putting a little bit in melee is not bad, but we could put none in melee and just focus on other things. Appearance. The foundation of the seduction. Okay, intelligence, wits. I kind of want to do like a dumb character. Kind of like really want to do a completely idiotic character. Goes with the entire Malkavian thing, right? Intimidation, subterfuge. Let's put 1 in appearance. And stamina. Prevents damage from bullets, police batons, and baseball bats. Strength. Brawl. Intimidation. Subterfuge. Security. What does security do? Melee firearms. Finance. Investigation. Let's put 1 in investigation as well, I think. So we have no points remaining. Well, we have no points remaining in disciplines, but we can put 2 more in attributes. Yes? No? Yes, I can put 2 more in mental attributes, 1 more in skills, 2 more in knowledges. Let's put 1 in perception. I guess the intelligence and wits we're not doing, so we'll just put all of them into perception, and we'll put 1 more into this, I suppose. Leaving us with 2 for this area. Scholarship. He's not a very scholarly person, is he? Finance, I suppose. Computers, very useful, but we're not doing those. Scholarship. It's research and persuasion. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Let's do scholarship. You don't need to be smart in order to have a scholarship, right? That makes sense to me. My idea of debating someone is yelling louder than they do. How about that? I'm going to put 1 in intimidation. So, does that seem alright to everyone? Yeah. That seems about alright. There we go. So, we're about to become embraced. Spoilers. AI disabled. What the disable the AI? It's not great to begin with. I should mention I'm running the unofficial community patch as well for this game, as well as the vanilla, but there will be no mods. So we're going to go through this vanilla. And we're going to go through it in relatively long episodes as well. So, if you like longer episodes, well, you're welcome. First 2 seconds of being a vampire, and I'm already nearly dead.
My apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence...
You'll want to remember these characters, by the way.
As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
But I'm not sure what's going
Mr.
on,
Rodriguez,
as I've been dragged out of bed with a stake through my
I have
heart,
decided
but
to let this kindred
I
live.
believe
They shall be
a thank
instructed
you
in the
is
ways of
order.
our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Well, my creator slash master slash whatever was
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament.
I understand that
Allowing
you're
you
going
to
to chop
live
my
makes
head off.
me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Take it no is not an option. Right. Well then.
What a scene, man. Hoo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Yes. Or, as a Malkavian would say, the reign of ages plots again to wash away revelation.
What? Oh, man. And you're a goddamn Malkavian, too. Wow.
Yes.
You really are fucked.
Yes, I keep hearing voices in my head. Who is this dark demon I see before me?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
I shall undertake your dark tutelage. love flame
Step
arcades.
out back here.
I am where I am, and that's not in the theater of death.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know.
I
Good
believe that is what I said,
You
but
look
if you didn't
wobbly.
understand, that's...
You even had a drink yet?
Wobbly are the walls of my mind.
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this.
I love that
Check it out.
thing.
Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
Sweet like a
Well, down
prom
around
date.
the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
How do I do this dreaded
All right.
deed?
You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Heart cold, burning thirst, and fangs of the hunter.
Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain them dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill them.
Yes, I understand the need for secrecy. Well, I go to drain the luscious liquid. Ah, yes. Hello, good sir. How is the walk in this game? Here we go. Sir? Hello. Might I interest you in the wobbliness of my mind? Things have become somewhat clearer now, yes.
Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
So spooky. And when do I choose the color of my cape?
All right, now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than
I
your
like
best
how
day living, but wait.
People are just gonna
It's
ignore me.
better.
Don't worry about
All
that. We will get ignored.
That's a
Plenty.
power word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Tell me of this tale.
Like
yes.
sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
Well, I feel my lifeline
You
will go
can
on
still
forever.
be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross, shove it right up their ass. A steak, only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water, that's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head, oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire, that's real trouble. Sunlight, well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Yes. The shotgun bit, I don't understand. I mean, I understand the purposes of this nefarious world that we all live in, to use the voices in my head. But another voice in my head is also telling me that a gun, a revolver, fires little lead projectiles that hit the body. Yes, they tear through skin, muscle, and bone. And I'm to believe that a wooden stake driven through, proportionally speaking, a lot more blood, muscle, bone, and organs is not deadly. But a gun is. Alright.
Okay, now. The fuck is this?
one would assume a previously mentioned shotgun blast to the head. You do that, I do this. Do I go in there? Open! No. Do I go in there? In there? Where do I go then? One would. I'm having a bit of a moment. Don't worry about it. Just having a bit of a moment. Like I said, don't worry about it. Supposed to be E. Just voices in the head. Ignore this. E, yes, uses the E key. How then am I not allowed to proceed? Perhaps more importantly, where then am I to proceed? There's nothing over here. You weird, hairy, smelly person. Come back here and show me the way. Oh, this is just lovely. Found it. Never mind, as it turns out I just forgot how to use a door handle. Try punching the door in. Don't look at me like that. Everyone does that. Right? Right? Shall leap onward then. Yes, indeed. Shall leap onwards and upwards. Ah, yes. A lockpick. Useful.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows.
Hello.
Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. Sabbat? They're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabbat, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright? The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince.
Tell me of the jester, Prince. It wasn't much of a jester when you put an axe to my head, but alright.
Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
If not the sword... It's not the sword, sorry.
Back away.
Ah, yes. Judge Dredd. When do I learn how to do that? And when do I learn how to do that?
Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I shall invade this orifice? This one, that's the orifice. Ah. Yes, this comes somewhat naturally to me. Et voila! An open office. It's a vampire, don't ask.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in
Oh,
life, were you?
Yeah,
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
why need we hide our nature?
It's the same reason you don't make humans see you feed
the reason why.
It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Exactly. My eyes are beginning
Keep
to
our
open.
secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
My mind is beginning to cloud. Shine a light.
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the McGilla gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
These Camarilla are my comrades. They killed your sire and put an axe to your head. My head. Voices in my head, your head, our head. Confusing.
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings. You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here.
Believe
Gotta
I've
get out the
assault
back door
already
through that
checked.
magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I shall seek the key to unveil all. The password is shop. Alright. Safe. No. Unlock. There we go. We shall now open and find a card.
There we go. Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
I shall do this deed as well. I'm doing a lot of deeds recently. A lot more than I used to, but hey. This is a little bit uncomfortable. Gun. No. Perhaps I'm... Well, look. I don't know how to do that. Best I can do is grab a gun, so, you know.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do. Now, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good...
Yes, one would assume.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent one.
Yes.
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worth...
Yes, we've talked about this. My mind has opened. The clouds have dispersed. Worry not.
Alright, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Hey, who's there?
There you go. You're alive. There's nothing wrong with you. So, I do wonder, though, that's not the button.
Not quite as good, huh? You can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing. Well, give it a try.
On rats? No, thank you.
Just couldn't bear it, huh? It's okay. Polite kindred society looks down on that kind of thing anyway.
As one should.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here. Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past. The building across from us with the garage door, there's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you. Alright, go.
Alright. So... Oh, escaped. Ah! Work with the environment. Oh! God. That was Bloodbuff, that's the wrong one. That's the button I was looking for a moment ago. But I have arrived.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
That is not possible.
The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor son... he's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery. He is a
Ashes
vampire,
to ashes,
so be ready.
dust to dust.
Go get him.
Go get him getting.
Yeah, whenever you're done, sweet cheeks, we can move this show along.
Ow. Should have used blood buff, maybe. But we have a tire iron, so one would assume that this is a superior weapon to my fists, but
that's that. Sounds like we
well,
got
you
another
never know.
pack moving in, though. The Sabbat are going all out. Better head underground, avoid stray bullet. Alright, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
down to the basement then. Ah, yes, I've been training for this. Well, I say training, I've been mildly preparing for it. Somewhere in the back of my mind, but hey. Whatever the case may be, he
Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
Why exactly did we enter this pit of the Sabbat then? I mean, if they're getting scattered upstairs, surely, you know, upstairs is the place to be. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I can sort of see him without the Auspex ability, though. Haven't heard anything. Good night, sweet prince. Oh, really? Is that? He's going to force me to use that. There you go, I've used it. Now can I move on?
They're clearing out.
Thank you.
There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way.
Till our next encounter at the
There.
elevator.
Don't let them catch you.
Obfuscate is... Yes, yes, yes. I'm well aware of what Obfuscate does. I've been using it like a madman already. Okay. Dimension is the vampiric power causing visions and madness, but it's not only that. Other things as well. I've been Fine. I'm assuming you want me to use Dimension and Obfuscate, and then sneak past my enemy. Over there, yes. Oh, I was having at the other end, wasn't I? That's going to be a bit of a problem now. Alright. Just over there. Good. Dumb little monkey. Good.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabbat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
But these are not humans.
They've probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human. Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Yes.
Well,
Firearms sound foolish and feeble.
Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
You have some sort of, make sure to bypass any boomsticks, yes.
Clear out what's left of them.
Are
Can't
you,
have them running
are you
us
not
down.
going to make an observation
I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers
about
outside.
any of what I've said in the last 20 minutes or so? Fine, I will do this deed as well. We have, located ourselves a firearm. Yes. Shoot the bottle at the end of the hall. The amusement. The tutorial system. There you go. Now, all the elevator. Ah, can't open this, alright. Speak of this, no one. Ah, yeah, I'll do that quite a bit. What I wanted to do instead was aim. That. And then we do that. Yes, I think that is exactly what we're going to do. Lovely. And picked up a little bit of ammunition. And picked up the baseball bat. Are you proud of me yet?
Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night. Until the next night, when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on, and so on, and so on.
Right. These are the nightly battles of the ancient time,
To
then.
be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabbat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. Lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
Surely there is, hell is my eternal madness. Does that have anything to do with what was said? No, probably not.
I think they're looking for you
But,
outside. Guess you
surely
got
there is
the
enough
catch.
eternity for
I was hoping
everyone.
to fill you in on a little bit more, but
One would assume.
hell, you'll
No?
figure it all out. If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics.
Ah, lovely.
That's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
You received 2 experience points by pressing the character editor key. You can access the character sheet. Alright, let's do that. Or not, because we're going to get a loading screen instead. Fine. Here we go then. 2 experience points. Manipulation, charisma. I'm gonna put. Oh. Yeah, these are, as you might expect, a little bit expensive, aren't they? So, in actual fact, I cannot purchase anything. Right.
In their heads, found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away. The mystery creature is thought to be some form of...
At your convenience, please come and visit me in my home downtown. I leave you this to guide you. Dark blood our curse, I lighted this verse. Such power I sense in one so young, come find me where burns the mystical man. Mr. Strauss.
Found by a
Tremor.
jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away. The mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus.
Come find me where burns the mystical sun. Not the mystical man, the mystical sun. Again, voices in my head.
That it could be from a yet undiscovered
The
family of sea
mystical
creatures. Our
sun.
top story tonight: a derelict ship found floating.
Now the rest
10
of it I
miles off the
understood.
Los
I'd
Angeles
speak
coast
like
earlier
he
this morning
writes,
was towed
basically,
into the
on a
port of
daily
Los
basis,
Angeles
but
a
alright.
few hours ago.
Hey, the password for your computer is Sunrise. Crash and drawer, it's yours. I drop you an email with my address. Come on over after you
Coast Guard officials are releasing very little information right now, but have identified the vessel as
and there is cash in the drawer indeed.
No word as of yet as to the whereabouts of the crew,
Okay.
though the Coast Guard are asking any ships that had contacted the Elizabeth Dane to assist them in
Password.
their search.
Let's
We'll
try and
report on
hack
the
it.
story as it breaks. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away, the mystery creature...
A reminder, Mercury will contact you when you arrive in Santa Monica, yes.
That they have never seen anything like it
Next.
in a cephalopod family before. They speculate that it could
Peanut-
be a yet
oh,
undiscovered
God.
family of sea creatures. In other news,
Looking for that lazy
ass
husband of mine who's late on his annual payment. How about that jerk knocked you up?
Investigators say the scene closely mirrors those of slayings in Glendale and Long Beach.
Look no
In both
further
cases,
with
the bodies of the
Arthur...
victims were described as ripped,
Arthur, I suppose.
torn, bloody
Kilpatrick's
entrails, smeared upon the
amazing
wall, splatter on broken
crime
windows, feet in
putter
weird places,
with a K.
murder.
No, thank you.
A massive
Is my
creature
email
that washed up on the
exclusively
beaches of
spam?
Providence, Rhode Island, has
Hello, welcome to
scientists
town.
scratching
Come over to my
their heads.
place once you
Found
get
by a jogger
situated.
early on Tuesday morning who
We'll
says
talk
he
about what
smelled it
you
a mile
need.
away. The
Oh,
mystery
this is from
creature
Mercurio,
is thought to be some
right.
form of giant octopus.
Need to get the
Though
job
marine
done. I'm going
biologists
to
that have
pick
examined
up
the monster
explosives
have
right
commented that they have
now.
never seen anything
Some
like it in a
astrolite.
cephalopod
I
family
should be
before.
back by the time you
They
come
speculate that it
over.
could
I'm
be
at
from a yet
24 Main
undiscovered
Street and
family of
number
sea creatures.
4.
A massive
Up to the end of the
gelatinous
alley,
creature that washed up on the beaches of
and my
Providence,
building
Rhode
is
Island, has
next to
scientists
the right.
scratching their
Is
heads.
the next
Found by
one
a jogger
on
early
the
Tuesday
right.
morning who says he smelled it a mile away. The mystery creature is thought to be
From
some
a
form of
friend.
giant
The
octopus,
opening.
though
The
marine
game
biologists
begins.
that
A
have examined the
pawn is
monster have
me.
commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod
Curious.
family before. They speculate that it
Curious.
could be from a yet undiscovered family
Very
of sea
well.
creatures.
What do we have in here?
Actor
Ooh,
Ash Rivers
blood
is lucky to be
packs.
alive after his car crashed
Useful,
into the gate
one
at
would
Parasite
assume.
Studios earlier tonight.
Hello,
Witnesses
LA.
say that they were...
Hope you've slipped into something comfortable.
I need to turn up the audio a little bit.
If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to Dead of Night. The only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning, guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up.
By far my favourite radio station
Let's see.
of any city or
Caller, you've got
any
the first shot at
thing
dating.
ever.
So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Lockpicking. Doubt I'll be able to succeed.
Nico. So,
Difficulty lockpicking below lock
why are
difficulty
you
of
upset?
5. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a problem then.
How
Alright. What about here? Well, I guess we'll add breaking and entering to my list of sins for the evening. Frankly, not the most productive as far as sins go. The Dropbox, there is nothing in it, yes? Alright. Out into the city, then. Ah.
You got some change, mister?
You cannot quench your thirst here in the lonely dark. Who could? Hmm? I know of one that could. There we go. So... Oh, well... Is no one gonna notice that? Anyone? I mean, I'm not from the area, but one would assume that that is not an everyday, nay, an every evening occurrence.
What time is it? Nothing. Nothing. Just waiting for a friend to get off work. He's a police officer. Old army buddy. He should be bringing his dog as well. It's a Rottweiler. Wonderful attack dogs, they are.
Could I persuade you to provide me with funds recently pilfered from me?
Afraid I'm a little short on cash right now. I'm so sorry.
Perhaps we might make a sweet street-side rendezvous.
I'm happily married to my work. And I have a wife, too.
Then could I persuade you to provide me with funds recently? No, I've been through this conversation already. Curious little man.
Need something, pal?
I seek the vault of gold.
Oh man, wait! Say that again!
The vault of gold? The density of your grey matter is flabbergasting.
There! You... Oh man! You're a vampire, aren't you?
No, we're not going to murder him immediately. We're in the open. Yes, I know we should murder him, but... How did you see my bloody little secret?
Hell yeah! Oh man! I knew it! Oh jeez, I knew you were... I just could tell! Oh man, this is great! And I saw your teeth, and I was like, damn, it was like I could just sense you. The name's not
Yes, I might want to speak in shorter sentences in the future. Are you also Knight's Child?
I'm a ghoul! I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago, when this guy just appeared and, well, all of a sudden, BAM! Whoa, man! Vampires are real and right there in front of my eyes! Blew my goddamn mind.
Ghoulish is a ghoulish... Wait, what is a ghoul?
Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains a little vampire power. Can heal up quick and that kind of stuff. Jeez, oh man. Then they're a ghoul and ooh, watch out.
Are you a happy little ghoul?
It's awesome! Man, after that first taste of vampire blood, it's like the best drug. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's like... Well, it didn't mess me up. It just made me feel like I was better at everything. I felt like a god just sucking on that nasty dude's wrist.
Who is this nasty dude?
Oh man, I really wish I could tell you, but I don't think I'm supposed to. But it's really cool to be talking to you just, well, because I don't get a lot of chance to talk to vampires. Oh man, well, other than my master. So I thought I'd just say, you know, what's up? You know?
My mind has left and my body follows.
Hey baby, looking for a date?
No. I'm afraid not. That, amusing. Now, I believe that this is the building that, Mercutio, if I remember his name correctly, is, residing in. However, I am not yet settled in, so to speak. But I... And not lockpicking the door in the middle of the street, yes. This, on the other hand, ooh, success. Alright. We've opened a museum of sorts? Yes. An intriguing little place. Unfortunately, nothing in it for me. Yet. At the very least. Fine. blood bank downstairs. Sounds useful. The asylum, a nightclub of sorts, one would assume? Yes. Oxy bottle. Locked.
I have seen swerving on the horizon. The words are stripping the foulness from the skull of the earth. We are living in the last days of the last age of mankind.
I certainly hope not, because end times are somewhat traditionally terribly written. This is the voices inside my head talking about some sort of Warhammer thing. Hello. A restaurant. Somewhat, useless.
What'll it be?
Yes, my kind is unserviceable, I'm afraid.
Evening.
Well, it is actually serviceable, but, not here, I don't think. And also, your toilet is locked. That looked interesting.
Something I can help you with.
A heavy weight lies on
I
your
don't see how that's
shoulders.
any business of yours.
Dark and heavy your burden.
Goodbye, then.
Amusing. Amusing little man. I can't help the feeling that if you wanted to, you could tore my my spleen from the rest of my body and then proceed to shove it down my throat. In a matter of seconds, but hey, call it a hunch. Well, colour me seduced. I see before me a beauty who shares the madness of my mind. Yes. Oh, I dread to think. Yes. Yes, and the fact that I know that you are a daughter of Janice, well, both the voice inside my head knows that you're a daughter of Janice, and my persona knows that you're a daughter of Janice is, the reason I'm, well, the reason Malkavians are particularly fascinating to, be. You are the witness, she of alabaster and ivory. Here and love are two sides of the same coin. Just your name and none of your nonsense. No, no, you mean we're both rolled up and twisted. Give me the pleasure of your label. My heart beats like 1,000 primal drums. Give me the gift of your name. Hmm. Until our shattered selves collide once again. Yes. Well. My dearest voices in my head, I do believe I'm in love. Do you like nuts? Because I'm completely nuts. No? Alright. You gonna let me try one more? You ever wanted to make out with a space cadet? Well, here's your chance. I'm incapable of speech now. You're intriguing looking. Yes. Well. Amusing. Might as well relax here for a bit, I suppose. Well, I'm not just... my mind will allow me to, but, yes, I feel that in this madness of dancing in a crowded room, I feel somewhat tranquil. So, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the rest of the series. This will be awesome. Game's just as good as I remember it was. Love it. Best RPG ever. I hold to that claim. See you next time.